Fine and daddy. I'm a big boy. I can handle. One of you two bitches wrestle me and my tag team partner, Kaniala. Come on, man, what you say about that? What do you guys say about that? Serious though, come on, man. You ain't ordering number 2, Diet Coke, come on.
What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Tag team match? Match number 2? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring them into the ring. You saw a cameo appearance in tonight's first match at a combined weight of about, I can't count that high. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the 808 Hitman, Big Daddy Frank and Anubis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out Kaimana's partner, one half of the undisputed HCW Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Kaniala.
I know you wrestled a lot of big men. You had Leroy Brown out there. You had the one-man gang. Once again, as I alluded to earlier, you're more the technical wrestler that Kaimana and Kaniala would try to grow into. What do you do as a tag team match? I know you and Bobby Fulton had matches against guys of their men's size or even bigger.
Of course.
What's the protocol? What's the strategy?
As the marquee says, Rich, it's wrestling. First and foremost, if you know how to wrestle, basically, you can take a man and bring him down to your size if you know how to wrestle, and that's what the marquee says. So I amateur wrestled as I was going through high school and college, and then you get into professional wrestling, and it's a little bit different, but it's still wrestling. So you have to adapt to the professional style, and and being an amateur, I could always fall back on the amateur. So you can use a man's weight to his disadvantage.
A lot about leverage and technique.
Oh, of course. Wrestling is all about leverage and technique.
And once again, you mentioned that heart and determination also, I'm sure it plays a big part for all these men.
Of course.
I guess your advice here would be maybe not not literally, but proverbially, grab a headlock, the old adage.
Right, the old adage, but this is a modern day and a modern era, and everything progresses in time. That's what makes us, you see different matches, different moves, constantly more and more. So, I love to come and see this up and coming talent, so to say. Some of these guys, you just never know. He might be the next WWE star.
All right. Well, that's big words from Tommy Rogers there, folks. You got this match. Maybe I guess the strategy for Kaniala and Kaimana might be to once again, like you said, take the big men maybe off their feet, perhaps.
Right.
Utilize drop
You're
kicks.
You're gonna have to concentrate on one of the two and work on an area so they can keep them in their corner instead of Kaimana and what's the other guy's name? Kaniala. You're going to keep them, out of their corner.
Okay, well, not doing that so far. Well, the Hitmen, they are a regular tag team. They have more continuity.
That leg right there.
Okay, there you go.
There it goes.
Oh, right there.
He got him off his feet.
Running security there, Tommy. It's a nice move.
Good.
That's a 2 count. Just throws him off there. There you see the power advantage. Obviously, as in the earlier match, power advantage goes to 808 Hitmen clearly. But, Kaniala, Kaimana, they've been in there before. They know what it's about. They got the big man off his feet now, and now it's going to... Oh, there you go.
Good tag team move right there.
Exactly. Tandem move. You got 2 gun package drop kicks, one to the back, one to the front. Wow, now a little fancy there on the leg drop. He reversed his field. He reversed his field, Tom.
You need to keep him down. Keep him, just keep working on his leg. Keep him down.
Keep him down. And if he gets up, another way to take him down would be a nice drop kick to the head.
Right.
Something that I know you're familiar with. You were. I I don't want this to come out wrong, but you're a tag team specialist. That's not to say that you're not a very good, exceptional singles wrestler.
Yeah, that's a compliment.
But a tag team specialist, you know what it takes to get it done in a singles match, and especially in a tag team situation.
Right. Well, if you're in a tag team match, you have 4 individuals in there, and it just makes it more exciting, more action.
And
big clothesline.
Huge. But I will also have to say, Tommy, no matter how big the men usually get in the opposite corner, that if you double team them, these two guys combined are heavier than a Big Daddy Frank. So if they can double team them, they're bigger than him. If they can use that. All right, big suplex there. Takes the arena here for a second. Got him down. He's gonna go for a lateral press.
These 808 hitmen, for as big as they are, they sure can move. They're agile. They can move quickly, like a cat in there for their size.
Right.
I'm so impressed with these guys, the size and how quick they can move up and down.
Right. And once again, this is actually, they've had more tags on the 808 Hitmen side than on the Kaimana Kaniala tag.
Okay, so yeah, they're more familiar with each other.
Well, they're the regular team. Kaimana, Kaniala. I don't want to say a mixed shift tag. They're brothers and everything, but they're good friends, and they've been a team before, but not the same frequency as these two monsters.
Right. Well, the more frequency you work together, the better you're going to get.
I've heard it said before, and you have to confirm this or not confirm it, but if you work with someone long enough, you begin to be able to know what they're going to do instinctively.
Of course, yeah. After so long with being anybody, it's just like having a husband and a wife, partners. After a while, you know exactly what they're going to do and when they're going to do it.
All right, well, running STO.
It's called being married.
All right, I believe you. The running STO from Kaimana does take the big man down. A good, I know you were an amateur wrestler. I know a little bit about judo. STO, judo takedown utilized, and now it grounds the big man, and now Kaniala kind of in a
Well, he's cutting off that circulation. You cut off, like you say, if you want to stop a snake, you cut off his head.
All right.
So he's going right after, cutting off that air supply to that big 808, and that's how you do it.
And let me tell you, this 808, you said cut the head off a snake. Let me tell you, these guys are snakes.
Oh.
I hate to come on and say it like that, but for these guys, no class.
Well, you've seen it after they came out in that last Kapu match, that tells you and pretty much shows you everything, what kind of men they are.
All right, here we go now, sitting down and trying to hyperextend that elbow joint. Almost a Jujigatami here. But see, Big Daddy Frank, taking a low roll, taking a shortcut. Although, it's also a save as well, preventing a submission.
That's where that teamship comes in again.
Right.
They've been together a little longer. They know when the other man needs the help, so he comes in and gives him a little hand.
All right. Well, here we go now. Oh, spinning kick there.
For a 400-pound man.
Kuroyama,
that is impressive.
He likes that move. He just comes around like a big wheel, and see, once again, there's that tag
in and out, keep that fresh man in, right?
These
guys work well. They're like a well-oiled machine here.
Right. You would assume that their cardiovascular wouldn't be on the same par as Kaniala and Kaimana, but as you said, with frequent tags, it doesn't have to be.
Right. Because you keep that fresh man in, and you have the other guy in there for 34 minutes taking that kind of punishment right there.
Oh, hits him with a spear there, Tom.
It's only a few times before, you're going to get the 1, 2, 3. If, you don't get to his partner, you get the fresh man in.
All right. Well, you just saw Big Daddy Frank there with a big...
He's taking a lot of punishment.
Big spear right to the midsection, and he's down. That's 2, and then no. Kaniala not out yet, and
near fall. That was close.
He's trying to get his bearings. This is once again, you can confirm this. That's where the heart and the drive comes from to kick out of that situation.
Right. It's like anything in life when you get up and go to work every day, 9 to 5. When you get in that ring, night after night after night, it's just like getting up and going to a job of extreme cold or extreme heat. You get used to, getting hit on and beat on.
All right.
But after a couple double teams like that, I tell you what, it makes your head sort of spin around and you wonder which corner's where and where you're at.
You may want to clock out for the day, so to
that's
speak.
What I'm talking about.
Here we go, Kaimana with the frog splash. We had a tag from Kaniala, and now he's got that's a Okay, right there, Tom. That's his Morgan's Corner submission move.
That is a nice submission hold.
That is his Morgan's Corner. And will Big Daddy Frank tap? This is a very dangerous hold. He's referee's checking the arm here. If it goes on for a third, oh, that's it, folks.
Wow.
By submission.
The winners of your match are still undisputed HCW Tag Team Champions. Kaimana and Kaniala.
Definitely. You know, that was a good bit of teamwork there where Kaimana came off the top, took all the air out of Big Daddy Frank, and there wasn't much resistance to the Morgan's Corner.
Right.
Submission there.
I like that submission hold. What did you call that?
It's the Morgan's Corner. It's a reference to a place on Pali where you, it's kind of a ghost story kind of a place.
Oh,
you know?
is it? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what, it's a scary place, and it's a scary move.
Yeah, well, that's definitely one scary place I wouldn't want to be.
Okay, well, you know, the 808 Hitmen, they're a little close to us over here. I'm a little,
As long as they stay over there.
I know that, well, you know, I'm in between you and them, so